If you appreciate our content, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel. That will really help us to reach more people. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center. I invite you to stand up as we sing, "We Come Together." 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a look at the person next to you. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Now look at the person next to you. Follow the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Walk of life. Every walk of life, every creed and color, every creed and color. In kinship we unite, in friendship we unite, to honor the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Take a look at the person next to you. Namaste, I bow to you. Namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Yeah. Have a seat.
Good morning, Unity. Can you feel the love in the sanctuary? We're going to spread that love around the world, right? Yes. All right, but before we do that, please pull out your phones and check in with your social media. And our social media affirmation today is, survey says, we are all inherently good. And once you have checked in with that, please put your phone on Do Not Disturb. And you can leave your phone out. I'm just checking to make sure it did post, because sometimes it doesn't. Let's make sure. Come on, phone. Yep, it is. You can take notes for today's lesson in our app. And if you don't have the app, just let us know. We'll help you get it. So is there anybody here for the very first time today, either live in person in the sanctuary or online? I see a hand pointing, but I can't see whose. Anyway, so I know you're here, and I welcome you, and we all welcome you, yes. And please join us after the service for some refreshments, and make sure I get to say hello to you before we are done today. All right. I think that's all I got to say today, at least for now. So I'm going to turn it over to Michael and let him share some information with you.
Because I've got a lot to say today. So, here's some announcements for May 18th, 2025. Pride is right around the corner. It's June 7th, and USC will have a booth, and volunteers are needed to set up and tear down. And there's also going to be 2-hour shifts, beginning at 9 a.m. and going through 8 p.m. A sign-up sheet is in the foyer, so please contact me. Rob, would you come up? So I'm going to have him give his experience last year so we can get more people to sign up.
Hello, Rob Trella here. I'm on the board, and last year I went to the Pride Fest and with Lisa, my wife, and we had a really good time. We set up, we came early and we helped set up, and we actually stayed the whole time, and we had a really great time. It was amazing. We were very happy, and then what we would call the best part of the event was Reverend Gordon. He performed a wedding ceremony, and they had a nice thing with flowers on it and stuff, and everybody from the Pride Fest gathered around and was watching, so they had a big crowd, and it was very emotional because even me and Lisa, we both kind of teared up because it was like very emotional, and everybody clapped, and there was a lot of people crying, but it was very beautiful, and we liked our experience. So you should come out on the 7th, even if only for 2 hours, and you'll have a really good time.
YOU is now taking donations for yard sale to be held May 30th and 31st. Donations accepted Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 4, and on Sunday. Please hold any large items until the week before the sale. Days will be announced. The YFM monthly meeting and volunteer training is happening today after the service. It will be in classroom 4. So starting this summer, starting today, we are changing our donations for Ernie Pyle. So as you see in front of me, we have the tree from last year. If you weren't here last year, we can't collect food during the summertime. So what we're doing is collecting $5 donations. So if you take a gift card, and in the gift card, just put a $5 donation, whether it is from Walgreens or Smith's or, wherever, burger joint, and you just put it in there and put it in the offering bag as it goes by. The giving tree will be in the foyer. Take an envelope and, like I said, place a gift card in it. There will be, these will be distributed in the fall after they come back after the summer. These are for incentives and rewards for accomplishments in academics. So, if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, if you're interested in any of the above classes or meeting, please check out the above websites, USC website, Facebook page, YouTube, or weekly online newsletter, or just call the office. Glenda is happy to talk to you. Right, Glenda? All right, so come on up. Here is our lovely president. Here you are, Janet.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. I think I've told several people here I am just enjoying this weather so much. It's just beautiful, and it's not too hot yet, and yeah, nice to have time to spend outside. As always, we recite our mission, vision, and core values every week, and we start with our mission. We inspire spiritual growth through honoring many paths, education, prayer, sacred service, and abundant living. Our vision. Centered in love, we see our harmonious world of divine expression. Core values. We are Christ-centered, loving, inclusive, joyous, uplifting, open-minded, and fun. And our unity credo. We believe all people are created with sacred worth. We serve all people in emotional and spiritual ways. We welcome the diversity of all. God and unity leave no one out. And now we are at the point in our service where we collect our tithes and our love offerings. We're going to have the ushers come up here in the sanctuary. There's several ways to give. You can do it on the Church Center app. You can do it through our website, uscabq.org/give, and text to give at 84321. And please join me in the offering blessing. Divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive.
There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my soul, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing in my heart, and it is telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing. There's a river flowing. There's a river flowing. There's a river flowing in my heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Soulshine Band. And now join me in reciting our prosperity dedication. In a universe overflowing with the allness of God, all the needs and desires of Unity Spiritual Center and those we serve are bountifully met. From every direction, known and unknown, expected and unexpected, our abundant good is here now. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Janet. It's time for a congregational song, so I invite you to stand up, and we're going to sing a spiritual called Every Time I Feel the Spirit. 1, 2, 3. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Up on the mountain, God spoke to me, opened my eyes and helped me see. Looked all around me, it looked so fine. I asked my God if all were mine. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Oh, Jordan River, chilly and cold, it chills the body, but not the soul. And while God leads me, I'll never fear, for I'm sheltered in His care. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart. One more time on the chorus. Every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yes, every time I feel the Spirit moving in my heart, I will pray. Yeah. Thank you.
Wrong thing. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm Josie Godfrey, and you all know that. Your prayer chaplain today, along with Carol Chambers, and we'll be on either side of the, not the chapel, the sanctuary, after service to pray with you. And we look forward to that. If you are not available for that and you still need some prayer, feel free to use the form in the back of the seat in front of you, and you can leave that in our prayer chaplain or prayer box out in the foyer. Okay.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for one like me. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for one like me. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, God's Spirit, is in this very room.
And the word of the day today is cherish. I cherish everyone I encounter. It isn't the price of something that determines its value. It is how much it is cherished. It's not how something looks or what it costs that makes it beautiful. It is the love and wonder I feel that helps me cherish it. Just like the gifts I give, I imbue my relationships with love. I cherish those for whom I care deeply, and I want them to feel cherished by me. I hold the intention for love and connection that is the heart of my every exchange. Just as I feel cherished, I share divine love through my kind and considerate acts. At the heart of every kindness I extend is the intention that everyone I encounter feels cherished, and that they too are divine. I cherish everyone I encounter.
Let us all take a deep breath in. And as we do, let us gently let it out. let us drop into a space between our head and our heart. And let us settle into this moment grounded in this presence and love. As we take another deep breath in together. And now we speak the affirmation, I cherish everyone and I encounter. And I cherish the beauty, the love, and the sacred value in all things. Today and every day I affirm and I cherish everyone I encounter. I cherish the beauty, not just the love, but the sacred value in everyone that I meet, in all things. Not because of what they cost or how they look, but because of the love I bring to them. I know it's not the price that determines value. True value is found in how deeply we cherish something. A moment, a person, a gift, even a conversation. They become sacred when we offer them our love and our presence. I cherish those I care about, and I want them to feel it, to know deep down that they are loved and they're also seen. Because when I cherish something, I give it my attention, my presence, and my heart. I choose to cherish the beauty around me. You know, those quiet moments, the kindness of a stranger, and the sacred ordinary. I choose myself as I am, and those who walk this journey with me. At the heart of my kindness, I offer this prayer. May you feel cherished. May you know you are also divine. Let's take another deep breath together. It is from this foundation that knowing that we are good and that we are also divine, that we affirm with our breath, and let us breathe into that. And we carry it with us now into that quiet space, that communion with God, and let us do so now. Let us take another deep breath in. Let us say, thank you, God, for cherishing each of us here, for meeting us right here where we are, because there's enough love in this very room, and there's enough joy in this room to fill not just here, but the entire world. Thank you for showing us how to live with open hearts. Thank you for reminding us that When we cherish others, we reflect you. And it starts here with love, with presence, with intention. And so it is. Amen.
In this very room, there's quite enough love for all the world. And in this very room, there's quite enough joy for all the world. And there's quite enough hope and quite enough power to chase away any gloom. For Spirit, God's Spirit, is in this very room. Bill Brooks is here, and he has a song called "You Are Enough." When we woke up, the world was figured out. Beyond the beauty we've dreamed about, the brilliant light is brighter than we've known. Without our darkness to prove it so, still we can't help but to examine it, to add our question marks to periods. At the foot of our bed, we found an envelope. You're enough, you're enough, you're enough, you are enough. These little words, somehow they're changing us. You're enough, you're enough, you are enough. So we let our shadows fall away like dust. But they're just old ghosts that we grow attached to. The tragic flaw is that they hide the truth. That you're enough, you're enough, you're enough. I promise you're enough, you're enough, you're enough. I promise you're enough, you're enough, you're enough. I promise you. You're enough, you're enough, you're enough, you are enough. These little words, somehow they're changing us. You're enough, you're enough, you are enough. So we let our shadows fall away like dust. You're enough, you're enough, you are enough. These little words, somehow they're changing us. Let it go, you are enough. So we let our shadows fall away like dust. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill and Soulshine Band. Yes. What a great message. You are enough. That is the whole point of our lesson today, to remind us that every human being is enough. But before we get into that, let's review a little bit. We are embarking on our series about the 5 principles that unity has. They are not dogma, but these are the principles upon which we base all of our belief. And last week we explored our first principle. Who remembers it? I'll remind you. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God the good omnipotent. Let's say that together. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God the good omnipotent. All right, very good. Today we're going to delve into our second principle, which is our essence is of God, and therefore we are inherently good. And this God essence was fully expressed in Jesus the Christ. Now, this is kind of an edgy principle. It's a little different than you will hear in traditional Christianity because it negates the doctrine of original sin. Instead of being born in original sin, which, by the way, is nowhere in the Bible, just in case you didn't know that, we embrace the idea of original blessing. Original blessing. That implies that every individual ever born, regardless of religion or anything else, carries that divine spark within them. We call it the Christ essence. And that Christ essence reflects our innate goodness. So our lesson today then is we're going to be looking at the theological foundations of this, the scriptural support, and the practical application of it. Because we are all about practical spirituality. How do we take these ideas, these principles, and put them into action and practice in our daily lives? So let's dive into it. Again, central to Unity's theology is the belief that there is an inherent divinity and goodness in every single human being. Now, as I said, that contrasts with what most of us grew up being taught, that we were born in sin. Or if we weren't born in it, we acquired it somehow. Somebody gave it to us. And so a whole theology was built around this idea of overcoming original sin, and yet that's not what Jesus taught. That's not what any spiritual teacher taught, nor is it scriptural. I like what Charles Fillmore wrote. Charles Fillmore wrote this about Jesus. God is not a person who has set creation in motion. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not there yet. This is about God. God is not a person who has set creation in motion and gone away to let it run down like a clock. God is spirit, infinite mind, the immanent force and intelligence everywhere manifest in nature, and God's nature is good. So the first step is realizing that God is not some old guy out there with a beard that pops in every now and again to check on us or decides whether he likes us or not, depending on how good we are. God is an omnipresent force that is within all creation, and the nature of that force is what? Good. All right, you guys got it. This is backed up by Scripture. In Genesis 1:27, at the very beginning, it says, "So God created humankind in his image. In the image of God he created them. Male and female he created them." Now, many of us remember when we were little, we all thought God looked like us, right? Because we're created in his image. He's even on the Sistine Chapel. But that's not what it means. When it says the image and likeness of God, that image and likeness is the image and likeness of wholeness, of goodness, of perfection, of everything good. So that implies, again, that there's an inherent goodness in all of creation, an inherent divinity in all of creation. In Luke, it says this, the kingdom of God is within you. This statement by Jesus the Christ suggests that that divine realm is eternal, and yet at the same time resides in every individual. Later on, Paul in Corinthians wrote, "Do you not know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells in you? You are God's temple, and God's Spirit dwells in you." This was a radical teaching in Jesus' day because they grew up with the idea that God was in the inner sanctum of the temple in Jerusalem and nowhere else. And only one person could ever commune with God. And Jesus said, no, God's not in that building. It's a building. God is in you. Not only can you commune with God, God is in you. God is expressing as you. We also recognize that Jesus was the full example, the full expression of that divinity, that divine essence. But we do not see Jesus as the exception, but as the exemplar of human potential. Jesus was the model. He realized who he was. He realized who everybody else was. And he took that on and he showed us the truth about who we are. He embodied the Christ consciousness, the divine essence that we believe exists in everybody. So his life serves as a model of that expression. Remember what he said. Truly I tell you, everyone who believes, in the modern Bible it says in me, in the original scriptures it said, everyone who believes me will do the works that I do and do even more than this. And yet, from the moment after he died on, we heard the message, oh, you are not worthy. Only Jesus was perfect. Only Jesus could do what Jesus did. You'll never get there. And yet that's not what he taught. And that's not what we believe. We believe that we are all embodying that Christ potential. And our journey, our job, our purpose in this life is to realize that to a greater and greater and greater degree until finally we get it as Jesus got it. This implies the same capabilities that Jesus had are accessible to all human beings. So as I said, these ideas are in almost exact opposition to traditional teaching. It's original sin versus original goodness or original blessing. We are not inherently sinful due to the fall of Adam and Eve or anyone else. Have you ever really thought about that whole idea about Eve brought about the fall of humanity because she ate the fruit of the tree of knowledge? If you read that story carefully, God only told Adam not to eat it. He never said a word to Eve about it. So Eve, women, you're off the hook. Finally. You should never have been on it. In Unity, we teach original goodness. We believe that all people are inherently good because they are expressions of the divine. Herman Bavinck, a theologian, stated this: the essence of human nature is its being is the image of God. And only humanity in its entirety, the fully finished image, the most telling, it's hard to say, striking likeness of God, will be the embodiment of the Christ. So his idea was the second coming, the embodiment of the return of the Christ, is when we as a species get it and accept it. His holistic view of humanity was the image of God in complete and full expression here on earth. He said, our essence is of God, therefore we are inherently good. We're inherently good. Every great teacher said the same thing. And it aligns even with science. One of the things that Keith Giles got me interested in was the idea that modern science is backing up these ancient teachings. In quantum physics, we are taught that everything is connected at a fundamental level. There is no separation. There is no point where I end and you begin, or I end and that piano begins, or I end and a galaxy out there begins. We are all connected. As I said last week, think about the very word universe. One verse, one song, one creation. In quantum entanglement, when particles interact, they become entangled and they affect each other instantly, even over massive distances. And the unified field theory suggests that all matter and all energy arise from a single underlying field. Now, for those of you who are not scientific, what is that telling us? That there's only one thing, and everything emerges from that one thing. And that one thing, we can call it principle, we can call it the quantum field, or we can call it God. It doesn't matter. Our essence is of God. We are not separate from it. We are an expression of it. David Bohm, a quantum physicist, said this: at the deepest level of reality, everything is interconnected. Wholeness is the ultimate reality. What if we really got that? Would we treat each other differently? Would we treat the earth differently if we really understood that that was part of us and we were a part of it? We have this idea that we are separate from creation, outside of it, observing it, controlling it, trying to anyway. And that has probably been the root cause of most of our problems with each other, with our environment, with our planet, with ourselves. David Bohm's theory of the implicate order says this: the visible world unfolds from a deeper, invisible source of unity. And now I can't say that word. Similar to spirit or God. You don't have to be able to speak good to be a minister. Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, wrote, God is not a being or a person, but a definite principle, the very mind that is in us. So just as the quantum field is the unseen source of all form, Unity teaches us that God is the invisible source of all form. Different words, same idea, same theory. Inherent goodness is part of the quantum potential. In quantum theory, a particle state exists in a state of pure potential. It's not bad. There is no bad anywhere in the universe until it's observed. And the observer then creates how it interacts, how it gives forth form. That's known as superposition in science. And spiritually, it reflects the idea that within each human being is unlimited divine potential waiting to be realized or observed through our consciousness. So everything begins in God, and divine mind is filtered through our consciousness. We give it form, and we can give it form in alignment with divine ideas or not. That's where free will comes in. There's a quantum physicist and mystic named Amit Goswami who proposes that consciousness, not matter, is primary. Consciousness is the primary form of the universe. We believe that spirit or consciousness is the true essence of reality. Myrtle Fillmore said this: each one of us is a radiating center of the light and power of God, and that light is what? Good. Good, you're getting it. In this way, we understand that goodness is not something we have to achieve. It is our natural state. Our natural quantum state is an expression of divine potential. And it is good. All right. So bringing it back into theology, how does this apply to Jesus? Well, Jesus is seen as the full expression of the divine quantum field. I like that. Eric Butterworth said this: the Christ is not a person. It is a degree of potential that is available in all of us. Jesus, though, discovered it and became it. Now, quantum physics does not use the word Christ, but it does suggest that all matter arises from a field of energy that is good. So we can call that field, if we want, the Christ. And Jesus can be seen as someone, I love this, fully entangled with the divine field. What would it be like to be fully entangled with the divine field? To be a part of that? Well, guess what? You are. I am. They are. It's all part of one creation. So, the quantum field then is not a thing. It is the source of all things. That's what Dr. Joe Dispenza says. If God is the source of all, and Jesus was the fully aware embodiment of that all, and the example of that all for all of us, then that fits right within our framework. So if you want to compare the two unity principles in quantum science, you could say, in unity, we are of God. In quantum science, all things arise from a unified field. In unity, we are inherently good. In quantum science, potential exists in a pure, unified state. In unity, Jesus is a divine expression. In science, embodied realization of the field's full potential. So what we're doing is not trying to make quantum science a religion, but to show that it's all one thing. Different ways of saying it. We are part of a vast, intelligent, interconnected reality, and the potential for divine expression is already within us. It's not something we have to go out and get. In fact, you can't. It's already in you. So what does this mean practically? How do we recognize our divine principle, our divine nature, and embrace the belief and the understanding and the realization, which is making it real in our awareness, of our inherent divinity? And how does that impact us? Well, first, it gives us the potential for self-empowerment. Recognizing the divine within us fosters this consciousness of self-worth and confidence, which encourages us to live authentically and purposely. Now, you may say, well, that sounds a little selfish. What about everybody else? Well, we can realize it in ourselves. We can see it in each other. But we have to be able to see it in ourselves first. That's why Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. You can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself, and you can't love yourself if you don't love your neighbor. It's one thing, one unified field. It allows us to have compassion. When we see others as expressions of divine potential, we can come from a place of empathy, of compassion, and a sense of interconnectedness. We understand that when one person is suffering, we all suffer. That reduces prejudice. It reduces conflict. And of course, it empowers our ability to grow spiritually. Acknowledging our divine nature motivates us to engage in spiritual practices that cultivate inner peace and alignment, which then encourages us to go out and be socially responsible, understanding that our shared divinity inspires us towards social justice, towards environmental stewardship, and toward the betterment of humanity as a whole. In other words, I believe, and I'm not the only one, I hope someday you'll join us, that this is the answer to all of our problems. If we really got this, it would solve every human problem. And the lack of awareness of this, I believe, is the cause of all human problems. So in conclusion, our second principle offers a transformative perspective of our human nature, shifting our focus from the idea of sinfulness to inherent goodness, recognizing the divine essence that is in every human being, encouraging us to live lives of purpose, lives of compassion, lives of spiritual fulfillment. It allows us to follow the example of Jesus the Christ, fully expressing our inner divinity, contributing to the realization, again, that means making it real, the realization of harmonious and loving people and a harmonious and loving world. We are not here by accident. You are not here by accident. Not here in this room today or on Facebook if you're watching us on live or on the planet. You are not here by accident. You are a child of the divine. The Christ within you is real. And like Jesus, you are being called. You are being called to bring that essence into divine expression. So as we go forth this week, ask yourself, how would I live if I really believed I am divine? That's a big leap for many of us because we grew up in a tradition, in a religion, a theology that said you are anything but divine. I'm here to tell you, you are divine. That's what Jesus said. That's what Buddha said. That's what Muhammad said. That's what every great teacher said. You are divine. How would you live if you really knew that? And how would you treat others if you knew they too were fully divine? And what would you stop tolerating? And what will you start creating? Think about that. What am I going to start creating in the world today, this week? Can I be that energy of change, of shift? And the answer to that is yes, of course you can. And all you have to do is realize the truth about yourself. And then you see it about each other. So let us walk together as those who know our divine nature and live from it boldly, joyfully, and with great love. And now as part of that whole theology of what we do, where does it start? How do we begin that process? Anybody know? Prayer. Thank you. The chaplains knew. Prayer. And so today, it is my privilege, my honor, along with Martine, to welcome and induct our new chaplain team. So, Martine, would you come up?
Good morning. What a divine group. So today, first of all, we thank Reverend Gordon for being our inspiration and support at Unity. And we come together today to recognize and celebrate and dedicate our prayer chaplains who have completed their annual training in April and May. And they're going to be serving you, our community, for the next year. First, I'd like to thank the chaplains who've served with me this past year. Carol Chambers, Josie Godfrey, Ellen Kajikawa, Susie Orchard, and Roland Reese. Would you please come up to the platform with me? Come on up. So over the past 21 years of the program, we have had 91 emeritus chaplains who have served USC. And some of those folks are here today. Would those of you who have served us as prayer chaplains please stand so we can honor you? So all of this team are continuing to serve next year. I'm starting my 17th year. Susie's starting her 7th year. Roland his 4th. Josie her 3rd. And Ellen her 2nd. Carol Chambers has been a prayer chaplain since the very beginning of the program, and this will be her 21st year. In addition to our continuing chaplains, we welcome a new prayer chaplain. Sue Hauser, come on up here.
So the very first thing we want to do is to give Sue her new prayer chaplain shawl. All right. Our prayer chaplains have committed to demonstrate their commitment to unity principles, to hold spiritual space for you, to lovingly listen, to hold in confidence anything shared with them, to pray out loud with others, to reach out to our members by making monthly wellness calls, to visit the sick, take prayer requests every week, attend our monthly training meetings, lead our weekly contemplative and healing prayer services, and our annual World Day of Prayer. I want to make sure that all of you know that you may request a monthly wellness call from a prayer chaplain if you're a member. If you're not already on our wellness calling list, that is. Contact the office and a chaplain will be assigned to you and will call you for monthly prayer. All our prayer chaplains have made the commitment to stay prayed up and to support and hold our community in prayer and affirm the highest and best for all. We thank you for your willingness to hold the high watch. Please join me in blessing our chaplains with our unity blessing. We love you, we bless you, and we truly appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Namaste. God asked the prophet Isaiah, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" Isaiah responded, "Here I am, send me." And so today we celebrate each of you who have said, "Here I am, send me." And now Gordon is going to do an anointing ceremony for us.
You all went to the side. Martine, would you bring me the oil, please?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Thank you. Recognizing the authority Spirit has entrusted to you, I now charge you with this responsibility. Chaplains, do you promise to be available to support this congregation on their spiritual journey?
We do. Yes.
Do you promise to create and hold sacred space within this church community?
We do.
Do you promise to lovingly listen and hold what is heard in the strictest confidence?
We do.
Do you promise to pray with the people of Unity Spiritual Center?
Yes.
I thank you for your willingness to answer the call to be a prayer chaplain. I want you to know that I love you, I bless you, and I truly appreciate you, and I behold the Christ in you. So, through the power of the indwelling Christ, you are blessed, you are a light, and I empower you to share that light with all who come to you for prayer. Roland, you are the light of God expressing, and I empower you to share that light with all who come to you in prayer. Ellen, roses. Oh, yeah, there they are.
We have some roses and some certificates to hand out.
And chaplains, you are now holders of the high watch for Unity Spiritual Center. You are the keepers of the flame for our Unity Center. And you are now the embodiment of things hoped for all who come to you in prayer. Members of Unity Spiritual Center, I joyously present to you our new chaplain team.
And to honor our chaplains, I invite everyone to sing Here I Am, Lord, which is their theme song. 2, 3, 4. Here we go. I, the Lord of land and sea, I will let my people be free to join in harmony their words to men. I who made the stars so bright, guide my people through the night, and to share my light with them, whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord, it is I, Lord. I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, where you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I, the Lord of sky above, I will send my peace and love as my people learn to see the Christ in all. When my people hear my call, then my peace will live in all. Who will share my love with them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. It is I, Lord. I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, where you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. Thank you very much. And Bill has a song which is really appropriate. It's by Ricky Byers. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Use me, oh God, I stand as you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all in us, needing us to shine. light as me, as you so use me. Oh God, I stand as you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life, it's here as you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new. And God needs us to shine its light as me, as you so use me. Oh God, I stand as you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. God needs us to shine its light. God needs us to shine its light. God needs us to shine its light as me, as you so use me. Oh God, I stand as you, and here I'll abide as you show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. Show me all that I must do. All right. Thank you, Bill. Okay, I see some kids back there. You are walking in the light of God. 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 You are walking, 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 walking in the light of God. You are walking, 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 walking in the light of God.
Woo, thank you. Man, that voice was wonderful, the end of that song. Thank you for that, too. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you guys? Blessed. I love it. Very cool. My name is Tiffany Vincent. I'm the Youth and Family Ministries Director here at Unity. And these are the kids that have joined us today for two different classes. We have one class that has the elementary kids, and we have the one class that has the middle and high school kids. And so if you have any kids, know any kids, have neighbors, cousins, whatever, bring them. Let them know that we do this every Sunday. So we had a little bit of fun in our class breaking through some walls. Does anybody want to talk about breaking through walls? That's okay. We don't always want to talk. But we're still doing the Harry Potter series. And today we were talking about how they use their magic to break through walls and get to Diagon Alley and all the different magical places. The 9 3/4, trying to get to the train stop. So we were breaking through our own barriers that we put up. We talked about building our barriers and how we break them down ourselves, using our own magic. So that was very fun. And what did you guys do today? Anybody want to say anything?
Oh, no, TED Talk in the back. All right. I'm just like, today we had a lovely lesson from this person here, my sister, Saya. And it was all about how everyone has like insecurities about themselves, and it can show, and it's hard on you, and it can be like a big impact on your life. But you just gotta shine through it, know that even though you have them, it can make you, and you're still gonna be you no matter what your insecurities are. And it was a lovely lesson, and yeah, we talked about it and about how it shapes us, and yeah.
Can I have oh, yes, please, thank you. Part of the thing what I kind of thought was about the lesson is how our insecurities make us like us, which is kind of what we've been discussing for the past few weeks. And at the end, we kind of also went around in like a circle and talked about like what we like about each other. For example, like most of the YOU likes my bright energy that I bring, and like it was just a good lesson about like what makes us us.
All right. So we are still collecting stuff for our yard sale. So just bring it in here during the week. You put it in the pod if there's people in the office, you know. And it's going to be May 30th and 31st. So come to the yard sale, support our youth.
I just want to say really quickly, if you have any giant items like furniture and stuff, please wait until the week of the yard sale. Our pod is generously filled. We really appreciate that. That's all thanks to your help and your love and support. But we would love to sell your furniture, but we can't house it until the week of the yard sale. Otherwise, it will be living in here with you during service. And I don't think you want that. I don't think you want to sit amongst couches and bookshelves. So, yeah, please don't bring it until the week leading up to May 30th and 31st. So after the 24th, after next Sunday, feel free to start bringing it. Thank you. Oh, our training. Do you want to talk? Am I talking about training? I can talk about training? Okay. So we're doing Tiffany and I are doing a YFM volunteer training today after service. It's just going to be the do's and the don'ts and the hows and the whys of how to volunteer with our youth. So if you want to help with Peace Camp, if you want to help with special events for the YOU, anything at all, you want to be, Parents' Night Out, it's just a little training we ask you to please come to, just because there are some things that we do want to talk to you about as far as just code of conduct and, getting on the same page as me and Tiffany. So that's it. Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you, Barbara. So, yes, thank you all for your donations. Really, our pod is very full already. So really, thank you to everybody who saved them and waited for us and has given us all your donated items instead of donating them somewhere else. We really appreciate it. So we are still trying to fill that. But if you do want to come to the training today, it's at 11:30 in room 1. We're in my room, right? Not yours? Okay. In room 1. Just double checking. We got to double check. So yeah, that's it. Does anybody else have anything else that they want to say? No? No meows? No nothing like that? Okay. Would you guys join me in praying for our youth and children today? Children, you are a perfect child of God, and God and I love you just the way you are. Thank you, everybody.
Do our prayer for protection and our peace song. And then remember, those of you sitting along in the middle, we leave the middle aisle open as we sing the kids out so that they don't get trampled and you don't get knocked over. Okay? All right, guys, you ready? Oh, prayer protection first. Yes. Ready? The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. And the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is and all is. Woo! Hey, all righty. Ready?
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace turn and let it begin with me. This is a day to walk in the light. This is a day to walk in the light. This is a day to walk in the light, walking in the light of God.